Yeah.
There's a new company that we're promoting that we're bringing here to Miami called Tryp.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You've heard about it? Nice. It's been a lot of drivers that started hearing about it.
Yeah, I've heard about Tryp.
The app, getting other people to download the app. So the customers win, the drivers win, everybody wins. That's just the gist of it. And we're coming out in August. So I'm headed to the TNC lot where the Uber and the Lyft drivers wait at Miami International Airport. Gonna go talk to them. Gonna also link up with William, another Tryp influencer. He's already been there for a few hours. And you know what I've noticed? I've noticed that the people that I've spoken to, the drivers offline, right? Whether I've been in their car as a rider or just out on the street, anybody that I've spoken to in person, they've been a lot more receptive and excited for Tryp than online, and that's weird. You know, all these Uber tubers and professors and, you know, these owners of these Facebook groups and all of that, they have websites and they claim to be these rideshare professionals and stuff, and for whatever reason, like, it's just not getting through their thick skulls that Tryp is a legitimate company getting ready to come out, and they've been very transparent, and they've been showing the progress throughout all these months, even with the setbacks. You know, owned up to the setbacks, fixed the setbacks. We have an app now. It's in beta. It's getting ready to, the updates are getting ready to be pushed through, and we now have an official date and an official launch city, Miami. All right, South Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach. So the greater Miami area, South Florida, will be ready for a launch on August 18th. That means drivers on the road. All right, let's go speak to some drivers. Here with my partner William, and he's already been out here for several hours, and let the people know what the reception has been, what you've been doing, and you know, you ran out of flyers, but tell them what else you've been doing, you know, talking to these people.
Well, yeah, it's been a very positive transaction throughout the course of the day, just meeting with drivers, talking to drivers, and getting drivers signed up on the spot. A lot of drivers have been curious to know what's going on with Tryp. For those who signed up early, back in January.
Hey muchachos, aquí trabajando juiciosos para nuestra compañía Tryp, con my friend William. Okay, hacia adelante. Grupo Latino.
That's right, guys. So here we are. We're in Miami, Florida, and we're talking to the drivers. And we just need to let you guys know that in August, it's going to be on and popping.
Friend William.
There it is, guys. There it is. Miami International Airport at the holding tank, and I'm just talking with the drivers here. And we've got Marcelo, who happens to have already signed up for Tryp. And obviously that's a great thing. Marcelo, you want to tell corporate and the rest of the team members what you have to say and feel about Tryp? Okay, so Marcelo says he doesn't speak English too well, but the bottom line is he's signed up with Tryp and he's ready to Portuguese.
Okay, so eu assinei o aplicativo, agora só estou esperando para mim começar a rodar junto com esse time. É isso aí. Okay.
All right, so yeah, he just wanted to get a few words in Portuguese in his native tongue. So again, as you can see, we're here and everybody's just relaxing the holding tank. And it's a cloudy day and it's raining, but it doesn't stop anything. So we're having a good time. Hey guys, so I just wanted to give an update report down here, Miami International Airport at the driver's holding area. And yeah, it went really well today for me. Everybody was receptive. A lot of drivers are very familiar with Tryp. There's a lot of enthusiasm, anticipation. Everyone's inquiring about Tryp. And yeah, I did get I think about 5 or 6 sign-ups on the spot. People were like, yeah, sign me up now, I want to get an account. So some of the questions that were asked today about the $199, and they are familiar with the $199, which is not a problem, but they like the fact that if they can bring on 3 drivers, then the $199 is waived. So that was a good sign. And then also for the mere fact that, yeah, the drivers are going to participate in the special that Tryp is running so that the drivers can get on the road and then they can pay into the system later. There was a lot of applause and smiles about that, so that's good news. So yeah, just wanted to share with the team, let you know that my trip here to Miami was a success. I got off about 500 flyers, and the people here, the drivers, were very welcoming, and yeah, it went well. So I'm pleased. They're coming around now because they know it's real, and they do want to earn more money. So it's been very positive. The $199, they don't have a problem with that. We talked about, you know, the promotion that we're running, and they're very excited about that as well. So.
All right, so we're here on South Beach. We got pretty much kicked out of the lot because, you know, we're not rideshare drivers, so we kind of had to go. But we did get to speak to enough people. So now we're on the beach. We're getting ready to, I'm ditching my car, and we're gonna rideshare around. So we're gonna hop in an Uber and or Lyft, go to a couple more locations and speak to the drivers, hopefully get some feedback from them, what they're going through, what they're experiencing. We're gonna show you the rates and the prices and talk about the breakdown and, you know, so yeah, just follow us. And just take the regular XL there, and then we'll Uber pool back. We're gonna show you the prices, we're gonna talk to the driver, and yeah, see what's going on.
All right.
Let's get the price first. He's just giving the last driver a 5-star.
All right, so we're gonna say where to?
Yeah, let's just go to the Found Blue. Everybody should know.
441 Collins Avenue.
Okay, so it's gonna be less than a $10 ride, in which the driver's probably only gonna see like, you know, $5 out of that. The pool is even worse. I mean, this is
my
just,
God, that's insane.
that is just, wow.
It's ridiculous.
So let's order for you. All right.
All right. How are you, man?
Fine, man.
Yeah, I think you're running out of flyers, but I'm gonna give you one.
What is this?
There's a new rideshare company coming out called Tryp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we're heading up to Fountain Blue.
You can actually download the app right now. They're just beta testing right now, but we're gonna be live August 18th.
Oh, okay.
So the difference with this, and if you don't mind, I mean, this actual ride is gonna be less than $10, $9.44.
$9.44.
Okay, $9.44.
Hey, Shahid, question for you. I'm paying $9.44 for this ride. How much are you going to make off of this? Do you know?
Maybe like $4, I guess.
$4, roughly.
About $4. And you do a lot of these type of trips, these little short, you know, South Beach type of trips. So he's gonna see about, that's probably about half of the fare. It's safe to say about 40 to 50% of the fare.
No, they have insurance there. They have like other things too.
Other, you know, the taxes and all the other.
Insurance, the other-
Correct. So, but on average, do you keep track of how much gets, you know, deducted on average? Are you before I even continue? Are you a full-time or part-time?
Full-time.
Full-time driver. So, do you keep track of how much gets taken out?
No, I don't have time to check.
Oh,
Sometimes, you know, you don't have time to check everything.
right. It would probably drive you crazy if you were to sit there and try to calculate.
Ivan doesn't know. Sometimes they take the money and you don't even know. They doesn't even pay you money. So
Wow.
I don't follow these things. We don't have a time for that.
Wow.
You're not making money. Of course, when I go to Palm Beach and I cannot come back. If I come
You're
back,
gonna have to stay in
I
Palm Beach
lost-
to try to make
I
money.
stay there and over there, you go 7 minutes to pick up and the guy go 5 minutes drop off.
So it's not worth it.
So that you destroy that day, and majority of the time at the end of the day you got to return empty. You're lucky if you get return, but most of the time you're gonna get, and you cannot go more north because you're already far from the destination. So even when I was driving,
So the reason I'm asking these questions is the difference with the company that's coming out in next month, Tryp, is that for a flat fee of $199 for a full-time driver, $199 a month, you're going to get access to the platform where you can actually keep 100% of your fare plus tips. Now, these riders, right, we're going to be doing heavy promotion to be getting the word out there, getting people to download the app. Hey, Tryp is in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach. But at the same time that we're promoting and getting people to download the app, you can actually build a clientele base for yourself. Now, what I mean by that is William requested the ride right now through Uber. You're probably never going to see him again. He lives in the DC area, and you're never going to see him again, right? You're going to just go and pick up other passengers that you're never going to see again. How many passengers do you pick up on a weekly basis, average? Does it tell you on the...
Like 10 to 15 a daily basis.
So 10 to 15 a day would probably average out to, let's say about 100, 150 a week, maybe out let's say 100 a week. Out of those 100 passengers, what if you were able to keep, 5 to 10 of those passengers as repeat?
Like far, I don't like it, but sometimes I have to take it.
Yeah.
Like unless
Because the gas, the maintenance,
Yeah.
you're beating up, you're putting so many miles on your car, and it's usually not a...
See, you drive to West Palm Beach 1.5 hours to go. If you come back 1 hour, you don't make money.
Right.
There is no money there.
Right.
And you put so many mileage, AC on, everything on. What are you gonna make? Nothing. They give you like 60 something, and if you take out the gas and everything, probably
Yeah, by the
like
time you calculate everything.
$30, and you continuously driving 3 hours. This is
You're ghost driving, just looking for people, just waiting for the app to ding too, right?
Yeah.
So, wow.
Like, man,
And all for not a lot.
So
I should pay now.
That's what you earned?
Yeah.
So he earned okay, that's
So you got
interesting.
that?
All right. Man, we're just giving you guys the real deal. You're listening to real drivers, go through their real frustrations, and just to,
You can hear it in his voice. There's a lot of frustration coming out of him. I mean, just all the
he
way
was holding
around.
back. I think he was holding back. Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? So I linked up with William, and we're here in Miami Beach. We're at the Fontainebleau, just kicking it. We just finished Ubering over here and getting the account of, a real driver and what they're going through, their frustrations. Earlier, we were at the airport, at the actual car lot. We're gonna head back to where we were, and man, that's gonna be a $5 ride. So that's gonna be a $5 ride. We're gonna catch back to that area.
We're going to head back down towards South Beach, and we're going to interact with the driver and multiple riders so that we can get a better perspective on what's going on with cost and the feelings and attitudes of others. So hopefully we'll have something to share with you guys. I'm William. Yes, how are you?
Yeah.
There's a new company that we're promoting that we're bringing here to Miami called Tryp.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You've heard about it? Nice. It's been a lot of drivers that started hearing about it.
Yeah, I'm sure about Tryp.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. My office in Washington, D.C., they're going to want to see this. Can I shoot a video with my friend in the back here? Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because I always got to ask. I can't just do it. Is it okay?
No,
Okay.
don't mind.
So this is going to be exciting because we're going to ask you about Tryp, because a lot of drivers know about Tryp, but I want to get your feedback on it. Okay. And your first name again?
Junior.
Junior. And you're Brenda?
And Rose.
And Rose. Brenda, Rose, Junior. Okay, guys, so we've caught an Uber pool and we're headed back down towards South Beach. And we've got Junior, our driver. We've got Brenda, and we've got Rose.
Hi.
And we've got Gregory in the back.
Yeah, I'm nobody. Don't worry.
And it's exciting. It's always exciting for us because when a driver tells us that he's familiar with Tryp, it's always exciting because we get to hear firsthand exactly what the drivers have to say. What is your feedback, and what have you heard about Tryp?
Well, I've seen it in when I'm navigating.
Right?
Yes. all those, you know, when you're navigating, you see all those, you know, apps. So Tryp, you know, used to come, you know, automatically.
Okay. And have you signed up? Do you have an account yet?
No, I don't.
What are you waiting on?
Well,
He probably doesn't know much about it yet,
Exactly.
and that's what we're here to do. We're here to educate
Yeah.
about what Tryp is about, what we're getting ready to do for not only the drivers, but the riders, everybody involved. So
We don't know about Tryp.
They don't know about Tryp. Let me explain. So Tryp is a new rideshare platform that's getting ready to. There's going to be a grand opening August 18th in Miami, South Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach. And the difference with Tryp is that for a small flat rate monthly fee for the driver, $199 a month, you're going to get to keep 100% of your fare plus tips. Why is that important for you? Because right now, I think we requested a ride. What is it, like $5
Pretty much.
to go from the Fontainebleau to the Clevelander? That is just nothing, you know. And out of that, you're probably going to get what, maybe a couple dollars out of that. Driver, I got your driver's name. I'm asking you,
I'm sorry. Yes.
no, yeah. Out of that $5 for the pool, because that's what we're paying, you're probably gonna see what, like a couple of dollars out of that,
Maybe. Yeah.
maybe. So with Tryp, you're gonna get to keep 100% of your fare plus tips. And for the riders, for us riders, we're not gonna be paying any surge pricing, and we also get rewards points for using the app or sharing the app, getting other people to download the app. So the customers win, the drivers win, everybody wins.
The app,
Yeah.
okay, that's available. Okay. And again, go to Coral Gables, it's $16.64.
Okay.
The driver would keep all of that.
Yeah, this is the benefit to the driver.
Oh, that's nice.
So the driver keeps 100% of the fare.
Okay.
Unlike now, unfortunately, the competition would take a percentage. And I think, you know, you would get like maybe $5 or $6 or whatever, but with us, you get 100%.
Okay.
So that's one of the benefits. Well, I'm thinking real hard about the cons. There's always a con to something, we know that, but I'm really struggling right now to find them, honestly.
We haven't given you the other options. I mean, the other reasons that it's.
Thank you
So-
guys for living right now.
Oh yeah, sure.
It was nice meeting you both.
I really can't think of any, but let me just continue telling you what the features are. So
I'll just leave this here for you.
Thank you.
before we continue, are you a full-time driver or part-time?
No, part-time.
Part-time, gotcha. So how many hours do you say, or how many rides do you complete in a week, if you can remember?
Well, you know, per day, when I work, I used to do between 13 and 15 rides.
Okay.
And I work only, you know, 3-4 days a week.
Okay, so when you because I know some drivers do, many don't calculate, you know, pretty much like by hour how much they're getting paid, if it makes sense, because you know you're talking about the mileage of your car, the depreciation, the gas, and all that type of stuff. People throwing up in your back seat and all types of, you know, costs that go into actually driving. So let's say you might make 500 for the week. When you tally and everything else, you know, the hours stuck in traffic, it might be 300, it might be 250 take home. So on top of being able to keep 100% of your fare plus tips, well, let me backtrack again. I asked you that because do you know how much percentage that they're taking? Because sometimes it could be 30, it could be up to 50% for each ride. So if you are a part-time driver with Tryp, it wouldn't be $199. It would be $139, I believe. Is it $139 or
It's $139 a month for 160 rides.
for 160 rides. So you said you do about what, 13
Per day, yes.
13 per day. So you would probably fall in that range where you would pay $139 a month. And there's a lot of people say, hey, what do I have to pay up front? What do I have to pay a fee? Well, when you think about it, if you were to add every ride that you do for Uber or Lyft, it comes out to being a lot more than, you know, $139 if you add all the fees that are taken out. So you pay that flat rate and you get to keep everything that you make. So a trip from here to Fort Lauderdale might be, you know, $40. You're gonna keep that whole 40. You know,
What do you get?
we get paid off of the company is going to get paid off of the actual booking fee.
Okay.
So there's a booking fee. They're going to get paid off of the not only the monthly that all the drivers are paying, they're going to get paid off of the booking fee.
Okay.
So that is really, you know, where the
we have to pay you. We have to pay you.
The company. No, you're paying the company. You're paying Tryp a monthly fee for access to the app.
Oh,
the
okay.
platform. Yeah, no, you're not paying me. You're actually paying.
No, I mean, I'm paying Tryp. I'm paying somebody.
Yeah, you're subscribed.
Like a
Yeah.
monthly fee for being a subscriber.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in essence, you're the customer now.
Mm-hmm.
The riders can be your customer because another benefit is you can actually build a clientele base. You're probably never going to see us again for the rest of your life unless you obviously join
never
Tryp
know.
and you see us in events and stuff. But for the most part, you're not going to see. Let's say you drive 100, 150 people throughout the course of a week. If you were to keep maybe 10, 20 of them and they were repeat customers, now you're not ghost driving around town waiting for the app to ping, because they can save you. Say, hey, your car smells nice, it's clean, you're playing good, which
Very
it does.
nice.
This car smells good. I wish you guys can smell through the video.
Yeah, we got to give him some love, give some props.
Yeah,
The car's clean,
5-star and
it
nice.
smells
He's
great.
gonna definitely get a tip
He's getting
for this.
5 stars.
You
He
put
get a
that
tip.
in the comments.
Oh, he's
Yeah, you're
definitely
gonna get all of that. We're
so
gonna do you right. Yeah.
so I can say,
Good
hey,
job.
I like your car. I want you to pick me up next time I'm in town. So I can actually book in advance through the app, and I can put you as a favorite driver. So that way you can start collecting a book of business. So now, months down the line, you don't need Tryp to advertise for you. You don't need big billboards. The company doesn't have to spend millions of dollars in advertising, because that's what happens. These companies, they spend millions in advertising. They spend hundreds of millions, buying other companies and doing this and that and scooters and all this type of stuff. And what does that leave you with? Nothing. The company just went public a couple of months ago. Who got rich? The owners, the founders, the early investors. The drivers, the backbone of this company, the guys that are running these cars and making sure people get safely from point A to point B, they're not getting anything. So that's another advantage, is being able to build a book of business. The promotion that we have going on for the launch on the 18th is that you will not have to pay that setup fee or the monthly fee for a month. The setup fee you don't have to pay for 10 days. The monthly you don't have to pay for a month. So that gives you a chance to actually make money first.
Right, you can earn.
You can actually start, now you can start telling your friends and family, hey, download the app and I can pick you up. I can take you around, right? For example, these girls that just left the car, you could have gave them your business card, or you could have told them, hey, download this app real quick. Next time you can just request me via Tryp. And now, that same $10 ride or $15 ride, you're gonna keep all of that. So you can start building up a clientele base even before Tryp gets, all over the place.
Hey, Greg, can I say one thing real quick? And just to let you know that the founders of the company is putting together a promotion specifically for you guys here in Miami, where you can come on board and you don't have to pay up front. We're not doing that anywhere else in the US just yet. It's specifically for you guys. So what you want to do is you want to get an account and get yourself positioned before the company launches. There's a lot more benefits to it, but we understand the Miami area is a very hot area. Miami, Orlando, Tampa, West Palm Beach. But this is your chance right here. This is your time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
thank
you for the ride.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
Hey.
and you gave him the flyer.
Yeah,
you
he got a
can
flyer.
literally download the app tonight when you get home, and then get to see everything. Keep track of us on Facebook and all that. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Enjoy it. I'm gonna take it.
All right. So that was a successful ride.
Yeah. That was a success, guys. Good job.
Definitely.
Good job.
Now we're gonna party. Way! Yeah.
Come back.
5-star, and we're gonna leave him a nice tip. And shout out to Junior. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we definitely want to give a shout out to Junior. We really enjoyed his company. We enjoyed talking with the passengers, and it's always exciting to share the opportunity about Tryp and what we're about and what we're doing. And there's a lot of enthusiasm in the air. So we hope to see you soon.